In the heart of the great desert where the sun meets the sand, a civilization once thrived, leaving behind mysteries that still baffle us today. This is a tale not just of grains of sand and towering pyramids, but of a culture so advanced and so profound that it continues to echo through the corridors of time. This was ancient Egypt, a land of architectural marvels and intellectual heights that would make even the most brilliant minds of today pause in awe. Imagine, if you will, the grandeur of this civilization. Picture the breathtaking sight of the pyramids, those colossal tombs of pharaohs rising majestically against the azure sky. Visualize the enigmatic Sphinx, with its lion's body and a pharaoh's face, standing as a silent sentinel over the sands of time. These are not just awe-inspiring architectural feats, but also symbols of the profound understanding the ancient Egyptians had of mathematics, astronomy, and the very fabric of life itself. But the wonders of ancient Egypt were not confined to their structures alone. Their writing system, hieroglyphics, was an intricate form of communication that combined logographic, syllabic, and alphabetic elements. This was a civilization that comprehended the power of words and the magic they could weave when etched on stone or papyrus. But what truly sets ancient Egypt apart, what truly makes it an enigma, is its rich tapestry of mythology. A pantheon of gods and goddesses, each with their own tales, their own attributes, and their own quirks, ruled the hearts and minds of the ancient Egyptians. From the sun god Ra, who rode his solar bark across the sky each day, to the goddess Isis, who embodied the ideals of motherhood and magic, these deities were as diverse as they were divine. But the true magic of ancient Egypt, my dear listeners, lies in its captivating tales, its gods, and its mythology. So sit back, relax, and let us delve into the mesmerizing world of ancient Egyptian mythology, where the line between the mortal and the divine blurs, and where the fantastical becomes the everyday. In the realm of the divine, the Egyptians were not lacking in numbers. Their pantheon was a bustling metropolis of gods and goddesses, each with their distinct roles and personalities, creating a vibrant tapestry of divine power and influence. Let's dive into this celestial city, beginning with the solar deity, Ra. Considered the king of the gods and patron of the pharaoh, Ra was the sun itself, his daily journey across the sky a testament to his might and endurance. His golden beams brought life to the land, and his nightly battle with the serpent Apep, a symbol of chaos, kept the world in balance. Next, we encounter Osiris, the god of the underworld and judge of the dead. Once a pharaoh of Egypt, he was tricked and murdered by his brother Set, only to be brought back to life by his devoted wife Isis. His tale is one of death and rebirth, a cycle that resonated deeply with the Egyptians' understanding of the natural world. Speaking of Isis, she was the epitome of maternal and marital devotion, revered as the goddess of motherhood, magic, and fertility. Her power stretched from the heavens to the earth, her magic spells protecting and healing her followers. Her love story with Osiris became a cornerstone of Egyptian mythology, symbolizing eternal love and devotion. Finally, we find Anubis, the jackal-headed god of mummification and the afterlife. It was Anubis who guided the souls of the deceased to the underworld, his scales measuring the weight of their hearts against the feather of truth. His role was crucial in ensuring a safe journey into the afterlife for the righteous. Each deity played their part in the grand cosmic theater, intertwining their stories into a web of myth and magic. They were not just figures of worship, but characters in a divine narrative that shaped the cultural, moral, and spiritual fabric of ancient Egypt. Their tales continue to captivate us, reminding us of the richness and complexity of human imagination and belief. Among these divine tales, the story of Osiris and Isis stands out, a tale of love, betrayal, and resurrection. In the heart of this majestic mythology, we find the story of Osiris, the benevolent king of Egypt, and his loving wife, Isis. Osiris was deeply loved by his people and his wife, but his success brewed jealousy and hatred in the heart of his brother, the devious Set. Driven by envy, Set plotted a nefarious scheme. He tricked Osiris into a coffin and sealed it, casting his brother into the Nile. The river carried the coffin to the distant shores of Byblos, where it became enshrined within a magnificent tamarisk tree. Isis, heartbroken and determined, embarked on a quest to find her husband. She journeyed far and wide, her love guiding her until she found the coffin in Byblos. In a twist of fate, she managed to return to Egypt with Osiris' body. However, Set discovered this and, in his rage, dismembered Osiris's body into 14 pieces, scattering them across the land. But Isis's love was undeterred. Assisted by her sister Nephthys, Isis scoured the land of Egypt, gathering the scattered pieces of Osiris. She managed to find all but one, and using her powerful magic, she resurrected her beloved Osiris. Their reunion, however brief, was enough for Isis to conceive a son named Horus. Osiris, unable to stay in the world of the living, became the ruler of the underworld. He tasked Isis with the protection and upbringing of their son, Horus, who was destined to avenge his father and reclaim the throne from Set. And so, through love and magic, life triumphed over death, giving birth to a new king, Horus. This tale, like the Nile, flows through the heart of Egyptian mythology, reminding us of the enduring power of love, the inevitability of justice, and the eternal cycle of life and death. In the heart of the desert, a new chapter was about to unfold, a battle of epic proportions between Horus and Set. Now picture this, the stage was set for a clash of titanic proportions. On one side, Horus, the sky god, the falcon-headed deity, known for his far-seeing eyes and his fierce determination. On the other side, Set, the god of chaos, storms and disorder, feared for his cunning mind and formidable strength. The throne of Egypt hung in the balance, the crown jewel for which these two formidable beings were prepared to risk everything. It was not just a battle for the throne, but a struggle for the very soul of Egypt. A struggle between order and chaos, between the righteous and the cunning. The contest was fierce, the gods matching each other blow for blow. Horus, with his keen eyes and swift flight, circled Set, striking when least expected. Set, on the other hand, used his mastery of storms and chaos, unleashing torrents of sand, wind and thunder against Horus. Yet the battle was not just one of brute force, it was a chess game of the gods, each trying to outmaneuver the other, each employing tactics as cunning as they were daring. Set attempted to trick Horus, to lead him into traps to break his spirit, but Horus, with the wisdom of his mother Isis, saw through these ploys. He was not to be outwitted, not to be outmatched. The battle raged on, seemingly without end, until finally, after many trials and tribulations, Horus emerged victorious. With a final decisive blow, he overpowered Set, claiming the throne that was rightfully his. And thus Horus avenged his father, restoring order and balance to the land of Egypt. In his victory, he didn't just win a throne, he won a battle for the heart of Egypt, ensuring that order, justice and righteousness would reign supreme, casting chaos into the shadows where it belonged. And so the tale of the battle between Horus and Set stands as a testament to the enduring power of righteousness over chaos, of order over disorder. In the echoes of these ancient tales, we find timeless wisdom and universal truths. The ancient Egyptians, through their vivid and complex mythology, offered profound insights into life, death, and the cosmos. Their myths were not mere tales for entertainment, but philosophical discourses that reflected their understanding of the world. Firstly, the principle of Ma'at, symbolizing truth, justice, and cosmic order, is a recurring theme in their mythology. The story of the judgment of the dead, where the heart of the deceased is weighed against the feather of Ma'at, illustrates their belief in moral accountability, even in the afterlife. It prompts us to consider our own actions and the legacy we leave behind. The tale of Osiris and Isis, the divine couple, embodies the idea of enduring love and resurrection. Osiris's death and rebirth signify the cyclical nature of life and death. It sends a message of hope, that endings are merely new beginnings in disguise. The battle between Horus and Set symbolizes the eternal struggle between order and chaos, good and evil. It resonates with our own internal conflicts and societal struggles. It reminds us that balance is key and that darkness exists not to be eliminated, but to be acknowledged and overcome. The Egyptians also revered the sun god Ra, associating him with creation, renewal, and the daily journey of the sun. This reflects their understanding of the cosmos and the passage of time, reminding us of the fleetingness of life and the constant change around us. Lastly, the tale of the Sphinx, who posed riddles to travelers, underscores the value of wisdom and intellect. It challenges us to question, to think, and to seek knowledge, echoing the ancient Egyptian reverence for learning and intellectual pursuits. As the ancient Egyptian proverb goes, a beautiful thing is never perfect. Just as these tales full of flaws and contradictions, yet they hold a unique charm that continues to captivate us. They offer a window into the minds of our ancestors, their wisdom and their understanding of the world, reminding us that we are but a small part of a grand cosmic dance. Indeed, the wisdom of the ancients continues to reverberate through the ages, whispering to us in the echoes of these timeless tales. Their stories, though rooted in a civilization that thrived thousands of years ago, still hold relevance in our lives today. They remind us of the universal human experience, the cyclical nature of existence, and the eternal dance of light and darkness. They teach us about love, resilience, justice, and the importance of seeking knowledge. The tales of ancient Egypt, with their rich symbolism and profound meanings, have left a lasting legacy. They have inspired countless works of literature, art, and philosophy, and continue to captivate our imagination. This legacy is a testament to the enduring power of stories and their role in making sense of our place in the cosmos. As we delve into these ancient narratives, we realize that while civilizations rise and fall, wisdom remains, carried forth through the ages in the vessel of mythology. And so, as we stand on the shoulders of these ancient giants, gazing at the mysteries of the universe, we are reminded of our shared heritage, our shared wisdom, and our shared journey through the sands of time. And that, my dear listeners, is the end of our journey through ancient Egyptian mythology. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear more captivating tales from the past, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and remember, the world is full of stories waiting to be told.